Hi everybody, my name is Gaming Mule and welcome to Gaming with Mule live on Daydreamer Gaming. Today we are back with Elite Dangerous in virtual reality, and we are continuing our epic voyage on the way to the center of the galaxy to visit the supermassive black hole Sagittarius A. Yeah, that's what we're doing today. Simples. So I need to pop onto the galaxy map and we need to plot another bookmark towards Sagittarius A. So, I would say that looks like a good point. Is it worth changing our depth? Yes, I would say so. So let's pop the depth up a bit as well, to about there. Let's see if that is sufficient. Boom. Boom. Can I see any black holes in the area? A black hole would be nice. Still have yet to find a black hole in this godforsaken galaxy. No, can't see one. Fuck it. Right, let's crack on, shall we, kids? God damn it, it's behind that star. Super Cruise.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Heck, I love this fuel scoop, it's amazing. So yes, welcome back to the epic journey to Sagittarius A. We started this earlier in the week, and since arriving at Jack Station, I've done some upgrades to the Mule Explorer, and they are already paying off immensely. We have got a pretty darn good fuel scoop now, compared to what we had before, and that is pretty darn good, I have to say.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So I did my epic voyage to Jack Station, which was fantastic. Took me about 2 weeks, but that wasn't from solidly playing like constantly. You know, I wasn't playing the game every day.
Fuel scooping.
And we had compared to what we have now, we had a pretty pat fuel scoop. And I had a load of cargo space as well, which I wasn't using, so that was dead weight. So we've slightly improved our jump range. But the best thing that we've done is, excuse me, I got an itchy nose. But the best thing that we've done is improve our fuel scoop, because I used to have to spend quite a while hanging around stars, and I've basically eliminated that now. We've not had any issues with regards to fuel scooping now. We just zip in and out of a system, so we're making excellent progress already. Especially considering I've only spent an hour and a half or so actually doing these travels. So that's fantastic. If there's anybody watching, please be sure to say hi in the comments. I always appreciate having a bit of company on these travels. It's always nice. In the lonely blackness of space in the Mule Explorer. So we just zip into a system, scan it, and then continue.
Fuel scooping complete.
There we go. See how quickly our goddamn fuel scoop picks everything up? It's amazing. I should probably check that the audio and everything is on. We'll do that in the next system. Because I don't want to be, like, playing this game and you can't hear me. That would be ridiculous. And you might think, well, how could you make a stupid mistake like that by having your audio settings incorrectly? It happens! Boom. Right. Do a quick scan.
Fuel scooping.
Zip around this bitch of a star. Fill up our fuel, because we have an amazing fuel scoop, as I've said.
Fuel scooping complete.
Right, so I'm just going to make sure that the stream is up and running. I sincerely hope so. As I say. If you want to say hi, please do so. Even though I've got that thing on my face, I can have a look through my nose hole and see what the crack is in Groovetown. Cool beans. Looks like we're up and running. An echo throughout this goddamn stream. Right, let's push on then, shall we, kids?
Frameshift drive charging.
So how many jumps have we got? So we've got 27 jumps to the next bookmark, which is fine.
3, 2, 1.
Obviously, we're experiencing this in the wondrous virtual reality as well, which, as I've said in all of my streams so far, really, that you can't beat Elite Dangerous in VR. Sorry, I always get an itchy nose whenever I play in virtual reality. Ugh. I just want you to be aware that I'm not picking my nose or anything untoward like that. I'm merely scratching my nose, even though it does look like I'm just kind of shoving my fingers directly into my brain.
Disengage. Frameshift drive charging.
So we're averaging about 29 light years a jump now, which is okay. I mean, it's not brilliant, but it's sufficient for now. Anyway, fucking nose! Oh, God!
3, 2, 1.
Just look like VR nose or some shit like that. And I've probably just steamed up my lenses doing that, trying to blow my nose. Right. Yeah, I have a little bit. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Fuck it.
Fuel scooping.
So yeah, welcome to the stream. Anybody that's watching. As I said previously, I did the 22,000 light year mission to Jack Station. We hung around there very, very, very briefly. And I thought, seeing as I've come this far, I might as well go a little bit further. Might as well check out Sagittarius A. Because I'm on Pathfinder, I'm 3% away from leveling up my Explorer rank. Which is nice. Sorry guys. Ugh. Engage number 1. Whoa, nice star. I love these blue-white stars. They look so cool, especially the ones that have like a more blue than white. Look at the stars as well. The density is still going up. Looks fantastic. Such a huge change from being in the bubble. It's amazing. It's amazing. I like how lit up the old Mule Explorer is as well. Looks great. Whoa, whoops. Bit too soon there. I started charging up the old frameshift drive. Bit stupid. Got a bit of steam coming off the console. Cool.
Frameshift drive charging.
Wow, look at that. Look at those stars. They look absolutely bloody fantastic.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So yeah, I'm a mission from the bubble to Jack Station. For anybody that's looking to do that kind of journey in Elite Dangerous, I made about 30 million credits. Yeah, I made just short of 30 million credits just from the bubble to Jack Station. I went from what's the rank before Pathfinder? I forget this every time. I keep wanting to say Wayfarer, but I know it's not Wayfarer. What the fuck is it? Well, either way, I was about halfway through that rank, and I managed to get up to Pathfinder pretty much straight away. And then the rest of the journey was increasing Pathfinder. So I got up to. So I'm 3% away from the next exploration rank. Made about 30 million credits. It's been a successful journey so far, and I've really enjoyed it. I've had an absolute blast. I've had some great people come along to the streams, and it's just going to continue. I'm still unsure as to how I'm going to return to the bubble once I have reached Sagittarius A. I don't know whether to just head back to the bubble, just kind of in a straight line, and do the like 30,000 light years or whatever it is trip, just in like one fell swoop, or whether I should go back to Jack's station, unload a bit of data, you know, maybe do a few more upgrades, although I don't really see how I would need any more upgrades, and then head back to the bubble. So I'm a little bit more concerned about the journey back to the bubble than I am actually the journey to Sagittarius A, because it's going to take me a long time to get back. Although I have heard on the grapevine that there's a website where you can get where it maps out neutron stars for you. So if I do that route, then I can use the frameshift boost that you get from neutron stars and like make it home that way. Apparently, one guy broke the record by making it back to the bubble. Or was it? I don't know if he was traveling from Jack Station or to Jack Station, but he managed to do the journey in 2 hours, which is pretty fucking impressive, to say the least. Star density is ever increasing as we edge closer and closer to the center of the galaxy. Navigation is going to become more difficult for our computer systems, but it's still going to be an epic journey nonetheless. Hope everybody that's watching is having an excellent Friday night. Please say hi in the comments. I could really use the company. If you're new to Daydreamer Gaming, please by all means check out some of our other streams, some of our other videos. If you like what you see, then please hit that subscribe button. Anybody that is interested in other content produced by the Daydreamers, then you may want to check us out on the Saturday morning show tomorrow morning. Myself and fellow streamer Sunny, we're going to be playing a bit of Battlefront tomorrow. Seeing as yesterday was Star Wars Day, May the 4th. Today was Revenge of the Sith. We haven't had a chance to play any Star Wars games either of those days, so we're gonna play a bit of Battlefront tomorrow because it was on sale. The Ultimate Edition is only 12 quid if you're on PlayStation Plus. And I used to have Battlefront. I bought Battlefront like the day it came out, pretty much, but I basically played all that I could. I got all of the enjoyment I could out of it, and I didn't want to pay another like 25 quid for the season pass, so I sold it. But so I never played any of the expansion content on Battlefront. But because the Ultimate Edition was so cheap on the PlayStation Store, I thought, nah, I'll buy it. We'll play a bit of Battlefront again. I have had a bit of a bosh on it this evening in preparation for our stream tomorrow morning. We stream from 10 AM till 12 PM Greenwich Mean Time. So yeah, I had a bit of a play around on that earlier. Played some of the content from the season pass, some of the Death Star stuff. It was okay, it was pretty good. So yeah, we're going to be doing that tomorrow, which I'm really looking forward to. Sadly, this part of the journey, I suppose, is the least interesting part of the journey. The bit in the middle. I mean, we started the stream. Well, I started the road to Sagittarius A earlier in the week, and that was great because that was just like leaving Jack's station on the start of our epic voyage, and it was great. And obviously the last episode, whenever that's going to be, will be the final arrival at Sagittarius A, and that's going to be horrifically interesting as well. At least when I was doing the road to Jack's station, there was stations, or outposts more like, to visit along the way, and sadly that's not the case on the way to Sagittarius A. As far as I'm aware, there's no stations or outposts or anything of the sorts to visit, which is a huge shame. So it is just bouncing from system to system. But anybody watching, have a chat to me in the comments. We can talk about anything. We can talk about Elite Dangerous if you're fans of Elite Dangerous, or if you're brand new to Elite Dangerous, I might be able to answer some questions, maybe alleviate any concerns or things that you're not too sure about when considering buying Elite Dangerous. I couldn't recommend Elite Dangerous enough. I really couldn't. It's a great science fiction game. It's a great space flight sim. It's definitely filled the gap in that I had in my gaming life that used to be completed by games like TIE Fighter and Wing Commander and things like that, which was obviously a long time ago. But I'd never really found anything to replace that until now with Elite Dangerous. I've put about 170 hours so far into Elite Dangerous, and it is time well spent, in my opinion. Absolutely time well spent, and I expect to be putting a lot more hours into Elite Dangerous because it is such an awesome game. Such an awesome game. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Might have been a mistake there, me charging my frameshift drive so quickly, but no, we're all good, we're all good, we're all good. Not crashed into a star yet, which is also always a chuffing bonus. How far in are we? We're 18 minutes in. I'm intrigued as to know how quickly I can travel between bookmarks now that I've got this new fuel scoop, because it's, from what I can tell so far, it's really brought the size of the journey down. Ooh, another blue white star. I love these stars. They're great. So we're hopping in and out of systems really quickly. We're just doing an advanced discovery scan on every system that we come across, which is a necessity, really, to be honest with you. Because we're playing in VR, we get to, well, I certainly get to experience the vastness of this galaxy that we're exploring, and get to see some epic sights such as that star that we've just seen, and we zip past it. It's fantastic. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Obviously, I'm starting this stream a little bit late today as well, which I apologise for any of our regular viewers. Some of you may be missing out on this because I've started the game so late. But yeah, I was scrubbing up on Star Wars Battlefront. I thought, I've not played Elite Dangerous for a day or two. I need to continue with the road to Sagittarius A, because I don't want it to take too long to get there, and I don't want to needlessly prolong the journey. I want to get there, and I want to get back to the bubble. I'm genuinely missing civilized space. I mean, I know that there are people that spend kind of like months outside of the bubble exploring deep space, whether it be the center of the galaxy or the black around the edge of the known galaxy. I've heard of kind of expeditions where people spend, like I said, literally months out in deep space. And while I am enjoying being an explorer, and while I am enjoying getting my rank up and making some credits with all the exploration data that I'm getting and stuff like that, it is becoming a bit lonely out here. And obviously, with this kind of
Fuel skipping.
task that I'm undertaking, it does become rather repetitive. But it's all going to pay off in the end once I arrive back to the bubble. I've got enough at the minute for an Orca, and that is just from the money that I made from travelling to Jack's station. So I'm thinking what I really want to get when I get back is a beluga. That would be the thing that I would particularly want to achieve once returning to the bubble, is getting a beluga. I mean, well, what I really want is an anaconda, but I strongly doubt I'm going to make 140 million credits on this journey. Well, I say that I've made 40 million credits so far. Well, I've made 30 million credits so far. I'm up to 40 million credits. I strongly doubt I'm going to make 100 million travelling from Jack's station to Sagittarius A and then back to the bubble, unless I like find an absolute shit ton of neutron stars or black holes or whatever. But yeah, that's the plan anyway. So a beluga, hopefully, they're around 70 million credits, I believe. So I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to reach that. Obviously, I'm going to need to upgrade the ship once I get it as well, because it's just going to have all of its kind of stock modules and whatnot installed. I don't believe, even though it's a luxury liner, I don't believe that it comes pre-installed with any like cabins or anything. Certainly not any luxury cabins or anything like that. And that's what we want. We want some luxury cabins, we want some business class cabins, and we want some economy cabins. I don't know if it comes with economy cabins. I'm hoping it comes with at least a few either way. But yeah, that's the ship. And obviously these Saud Kruger passenger liners are a pleasure to fly just because of how smooth and swanky they look. I bought the Dolphin in the Commanders 2.3 update, and it's a really cool ship, but it's a very small ship, and you know, making money is time consuming in it. I wouldn't say it's it's certainly not difficult, but it's definitely time consuming to do passenger missions in such a small ship, and with such limited cabin space as well. You're kind of limited to, well, the tourist missions are the ones that kind of yield the most credits, and you may have to travel quite far. And I think the most I've gained from like a single passenger mission is about 5 million credits, which is a lot, to be fair, but the amount of time it takes you to take some of these guys around to the kind of places that they want to go can be very time consuming. But obviously, in comparison to what we're doing now in the Mule Explorer, it's nothing really. If I get a beluga or an orca, then it's going to make the poor little dolphin redundant. So I might have to sell the dolphin, even though I've barely used the poor little thing. Only 9 jumps away from the next bookmark. Marvellous. Making such great progress. How many minutes in are we? 24 minutes in. So we say that like a bookmark is probably going to take about half an hour, maybe slightly more. So every hour, 2 bookmarks. That's not bad going, I don't think. I think that's pretty good. I think I may have engaged the frame shift drive a little bit too soon there, but fuck it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
By all means, anybody watching, please do leave me some comments. Even though I've got this thing on my face, I can look up and see through my nose hole at the comments that's going on YouTube. So please do be sure to say hi. It's much appreciated. Like I say, it's extremely lonely out here in the big old blackness of space.
Frameshift drive charging.
Where are we now? 8 jumps? Yeah, 8 jumps away. Cool. Still no fuel issues now though. This fuel scoop is fucking amazing. I absolutely love this fuel scoop. Really wish I got one this good when I left the bubble to head to Jack Station, because it would have made the trip so much quicker.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, we do have somebody in the comments. Hold on a second. Let me just line this bad boy up.
Fuel scooping.
Who have we got? We've got Megaboni. Is that right? Megaboni? Saying, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. How is your evening going so far? I hope you've had a pleasant one today. I'll tell you what, I'm feeling a little bit tired, and I've only just started the goddamn stream. I might have to neck some Pepsi Max to get some caffeine in me. Drinking caffeine at this time of night is pretty sad, but if it gets me through the next half hour or so, then that's great.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, suck up that fuel scoop. Look how fast that bad boy goes up. Look at this. Boom! Fuel scooping complete. Didn't even have to slow down. Happy days, mate. Happy days. You are me. Chavs in space. Let's fucking travel on down to the supermassive black hole, mate, and we'll fucking start on it, mate. I mean, it's just a fucking black hole, innit? It thinks it's so hard being at the fucking literal center of the fucking galaxy. Sorry, I don't know why I just did that. Like I say, I'm a little bit tired this evening. Oh, Jesus. Right.
Fuel scooping.
5 jumps to the next bookmark. Happy days. Star density is still increasing.
Fuel scooping complete.
Such a difference compared to being in the bubble. It's crazy. It really is. But it's nice. It's peaceful out here. In the big black, in a Aspect Explorer conservatory style cockpit, which I love. It's I absolutely love the Aspect Explorer cockpit, especially in virtual reality. It looks absolutely fantastic. Wake up. I'm half tempted to stand up and do a bit of backseat flying. I might do some of that in a bit, actually.
Fuel scooping complete.
There we go. Temperature's reducing. Whack the frameshift drive on as soon as possible. Once we go into hyperdrive, we'll see our body disappear, which is a new feature since the last Commander's update, since Hollow Me was introduced. So there we go, we've got our beautiful black jumpsuit. We're about to travel into hyperspace, and then boom, we disappear! I don't know how that works. I do not know if they're going to be updating that in the next patch or update. I hope so. I mean, I know it's only a little thing to be annoyed about, but it is still irritating. I've mentioned that a few times, to be fair, in my stream.
Fuel scooping.
What are we? 2 jumps away? 3 jumps away?
Fuel scooping complete.
Come on, temperature, slow down. Slow down. Reduce, not slow down. Stupid boy. Stupid boy. Oh, shit, what am I doing? Fuck.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wow. Mega Benny says, just need 19% more Federation rank, and I can buy the Corvette. I'm so happy. Holy smokes, that is impressive, I have to say. How many hours have you had to play the game to get your rank up high enough to get a Corvette? Is the Corvette then your ship of choice? You chose not to go for the Imperial Clipper, or are you going to attempt to get both of them?
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay. One more jump away from the next bookmark, so
Fuel scooping.
we're 33 minutes in. So I think 33 minutes for a single bookmark is pretty good going, I have to say. And this is only 12 light years away.
Complete.
Awesome.
Frameshift drive charging.
Boom! Right, okay, let's slow down a wee bit.
Fuel scooping.
We'll scan this star while we're here. Right, I'm just going to have a quick sip of Pepsi, because,
Fuel scooping complete.
like I say, I'm starting to feel a little bit tired, and I need caffeine. I need caffeine. There we go, that gives me a bit of a boost, I hope. Right, okay. Let's plot the next bookmark. Can I see any black holes? Can I balls? Right. Is that going to be too far? That might be a bit too far, actually. Right, let's just check the old depth. I think we still need to be creeping up a little bit. Maybe. I don't know, actually. Maybe put that down a little bit more. Maybe worry about depth when we get a bit closer to Sagittarius A. Have you made the trip? Anybody that's watching, if any of you guys made the trip to Sagittarius A before? Have you got anything to suggest? Oh, for fuck's sake. I always do that. Right. Let's try that again, shall we? Right. Damn it. Damn it, too far again. Come on, computer. You know you can do it. You know you want it. There we go. Good lad. Right, okay, we've got our next bookmark set. Let's get flying, baby. I also have the clipper and the cutter. Oh, well, holy shit. Okay, wow. You are a hardcore veteran of this game. Mega Bunny has the so the clipper and the cutter, the Asp, Anaconda, Python, clipper. Sorry, let me start that again. Asp, Anaconda, Python, clipper, and cutter. That is an impressive arsenal of ships, my friend. Sadly, all I have, well, it's not sadly, I'm extremely proud of it, but all I have is the, obviously the Sidewinder. I've got a Viper Mark IV, I've got the Asp Explorer, and I've got a Dolphin as well. So, nowhere near the veteran level that you are, but I've put quite a lot of hours into this game, and I expect to put plenty more of hours into it. I don't know if you caught the stream earlier when I was talking about the next ship, the next planned ship. I'm hoping to get a Beluga next. I've got enough for an Orca now, but by the time I get to Sagittarius A and then head back to the bubble, I'm hoping I'll have enough money for a Beluga. I should do. In theory, I should do. I hope so. Right, I'm going to stand up for a bit. Oh, God, what happened to my voice then? My voice is breaking today, apparently. No, I'm going to stand up for a minute. I'm going to stand up for a bit as well. See if that improves my awareness. So, oh, God! My tracking's all disappeared. Oh, shit. Hold on a minute. We'll get this sorted in 2 seconds, people. God, why did that? That doesn't normally happen. Right. Look at that. What has happened there? I'll tell you what, hold on a minute. I'm going to have to sit back down. Jesus. Look at the... Oh, my goodness. This is not professional in the slightest. Right, hold on. Let me get my bearings back. Right, there we go. Okay. We're going to do a bit of backseat flying. Just so that I can wake up a little bit and become more aware. So this is the beauty of virtual reality, guys. If you've not seen this game in VR before, then, you know, this is certainly one of the perks. The fact that you can actually walk around your, cockpit, and it's fantastic. Here we are, in the Mule Explorer. There's my door. It's a really nice door. Leads to all the cargo that I don't actually have in my ship. And we get to observe this wonderful, wonderful looking conservatory canopy cockpit on the Asp Explorer, which I thoroughly enjoy, and I can still fly the ship from back here with my controller, so that's always a bonus as well. But yeah, no, it's like I can like feel my chair. It's great. There's me without a head and my weird kind of spinny neck. There's my hatch to my lower cockpit, which is pretty cool as well. There's a star, which is nice. So yeah, the beauty of virtual reality. It's great. So you can do like your exercises while back here. You could have a bit of a jog on the spot if I wanted to. I'm not really one for exercise. I would rather sit on my ass and fly spaceships around the Milky Way.
Fuel scooping.
Anybody that's joining this stream this evening, if you enjoy what you see and you want to see more and you want to join me on my epic voyage even further to Sagittarius A, at the rate we're going, I think I'm going to get this sorted in just a few episodes, which is really good. But yeah, if that's something that you're interested in, please be sure to subscribe to Daydreamer Gaming. We bring out all kinds of content, not just things like Elite Dangerous. Because we're such a mix of streamers and a mix of YouTube creators, there's pretty much something for everybody on this channel. I mean, for example, myself, I'm currently doing a lot of Elite Dangerous stuff, so if you're into your science fiction, if you're into your space flight sims, then, you know, if that's the kind of thing you like, then hit that subscribe button. But we've got all kinds of other stuff. We've got Steve is doing a lot of FIFA streams at the minute. So if you're a sports fan, then maybe this channel's for you as well. A few of the other guys do a lot of like wrestling stuff. They play a lot of wrestling games and things like that. They're huge wrestling fans. They also two of the guys that are part of this channel, Sonny and Finn, they bring out a podcast every week called Games and Graps. Every Friday that drops, where they talk about wrestling and computer games. Pretty cool mix. So if you like computer games, you like wrestling, then subscribe to Daydreamer Gaming. And we have all kinds of other things as well, like Lit, for example, is doing a lot of Persona 5 stuff. He's just started some Phantasy Star Online things as well. Viz does a lot of walkthroughs. He's been doing some Hitman walkthroughs, and he's been playing the Sexy Brutale and things like that, so that's great. Sorry, I see there's some comments going on. Let me just check those out. Suspects of Potato. I haven't gone out to Sagittarius yet. I plan on it. Just about to get the picture, and I already have the vet. Jesus Christ, you guys are just like, whoa! You guys are so far ahead of me. It's great. Slightly jealous. I mean, I haven't even got an Anaconda yet, and you guys are all talking about bloody Clippers and Corvettes and shiz. I was on Mega Bonus says that I was on Sagittarius A. It's nice. I'm really looking forward to getting there. Right, I think I've woken up a little bit now. I think I can sit back in my cockpit, in my chair. I'm already in my cockpit. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's very dangerous doing this, you know. The things I do for entertainment. Right. Booyah, that'll do. Right, well, how are we doing for time? 43 minutes in we are. I've played Elite for 2 years, says Mega Bunny. That's awesome. How long has Elite been out now? I can't remember how long it's been. Sorry, I just need to reorientate my view again. It's a bit off. There we go, that's better. So, I'm trying to think how long I've been playing for. I've probably been playing for about 2 years as well, but I've only recently really been playing it a lot. I've put about 170 hours into this game so far, and I'm only just starting to think I know my way around a little bit more. And because I thought that, I decided that I needed to start doing some more exploration, so I decided to take the journey to Jack's station. It took me about 2 weeks. I wasn't playing every day. And then I thought, well, I've come this far, might as well go to Sagittarius A. It'd be rude not to. I mean, travelling all that way to Jack's station and not visiting Sagittarius A, I think would be daft. Really daft. And Suspects of Potato has been playing for about 2 years as well, so yeah, we're among veterans. Compared to you guys, I am a complete beginner. It's a bit of a shame that I'm out this far into deep space, because I would have really liked to have maybe seen some of that community goal that went on quite recently. The one that was basically centered around the novel that Drew is creating. I would have liked to have seen some of that. The 3,000 players in one instance having an epic battle. Were you guys around for any of that or anything? Holy smokes. Suspects a potato just about to pass the 600 hours mark. Holy smokes. That is some hardcore playing. Impressive. Very impressive, I have to say. Most impressive. Mega Bunny says, I love space games and Elite is one of the best. I could not agree more with you. I love this game. As I said earlier towards the start of the stream, don't know whether you caught it, but this Elite has filled a gap in my gaming life that used to be filled by games like TIE Fighter, X-Wing, Wing Commander, games like that. And, you know, for years I wanted a game like that, and then I came across Elite Dangerous, and that has definitely filled that gap in my gaming life. Suspects a potato, indeed it is. It's pretty much my favourite game on Steam. Holy shite. Mega Boney has 1,660 hours logged in Elite Dangerous. 1,660. Bloody hell. oh, that is crazy. Definitely hats off to you for that kind of commitment to a game, I have to say. So you are like genuinely are a proper seasoned veteran. So were you involved in that big community event that was going on recently? Have you encountered any aliens as well so far? You must have done. I'm surprised that you haven't already got a Corvette. Suspects a potato says, geez, I salute you, sir. We all give you a big salute to your commitment to the Elite Dangerous universe. As I was saying earlier, I'm very, very much looking forward to returning to Civilization. Once I get to Sagittarius A, I'm just going to bomb it back to the bubble. Because as much as I am enjoying this exploration, I miss civilized space. I miss picking up missions and stuff like that. Because this is, as fun as it is, and as amazing some of the sights I've seen, it does get repetitive. Yeah.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
If you've no aliens no aliens yet. Honestly, kind of surprised they haven't found me while engineering. That's something I'm going to try and look into when I get back to the bubble. As long as those encounters are still going on by the time I get back there. Christ knows how long it's going to take me to get back. I'm going to try and find some unknown artifacts. Well, first I need to do some engineering so that I can get the corrosive resistance cargo racks. And then I need to find me an alien artifact. Unknown artifact, sorry, not alien artifact. And then just like kick about some systems and see if I can hopefully I'll end up recording it. Hopefully I'll be recording or streaming at the time if I do encounter an alien. Be able to capture the wonder in virtual reality. Watch it over and over and over again, just relive it. So I'm going to assume that because it's kind of like a scripted event, I'm assuming that it doesn't happen multiple times. But yeah, I really want to get back to the bubble and catch that while it's still going.
Fuel scooping.
So seeing as you guys are like super hardcore mega veterans, what kind of ranks are you on with regards to like exploration and your combat and all that? As you can see, combat I've done very little of. I'm mostly harmless, only at 61%. Trade rank, merchant, fine. Pathfinder, I'm out for explorer, 97%, which is pretty good. Trailblazer, that's what it was. Sorry, at the start of the stream, I couldn't remember what the explorer wank. Explorer wank. I couldn't remember what the explorer rank was below Pathfinder. So yeah, when I set out on this mission, I was about halfway through Trailblazer, and then I got up to Pathfinder straight away, and then and now I'm up to 97% on Pathfinder. Fucking hell, I can't believe I said wank. Explorer wank. Gets a bit lonely out here on your own in space. A friend of mine was interdicted 6 times in a row by them, so it happens more than once. Wow, okay, that's really interesting to know. So if that happens, then statistically I should be recording at some point if I was to encounter them. So suspects a potato, combat rank master, elite trader, and a ranger explorer. 2.1 billion credits worth of assets. Holy shit. My assets are nowhere near that. What are my assets? I can't remember. I'm only at 72 million assets. So yes, you are quite a bit ahead of me. Well done. Hats off. Hats off to you. Right, how are we doing for time? The stream's been going on for 53 minutes. And we are 17 jumps away from the next bookmark. So I think what we'll do today, guys, is I'll get to the next bookmark and then I'll end the stream for tonight. I don't know whether I'll be streaming tomorrow. I fully expect to be streaming on Sunday evening at some point. But if you want to check that out, please be sure to subscribe to Daydreamer Gaming. And if you've enjoyed this video as well, please be sure to hit that like button. Blah, 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 blah. You know how YouTube works. You don't need me to tell you. If you like it, then support. If you don't like it, then that's fine. I won't be offended. So Mega Bonnie. I hope I'm pronouncing this right, by the way. Mega Bonnie. So Mega Bonnie is combat, dangerous, trade, elite, and explorer pioneer. Very, very impressive indeedy. Do either of you guys play the game in VR, or do you just play normally? Yeah. Do any of you guys play this in VR, or have you at least experienced the game in VR? If you don't play it like regularly, in that instance. By the way, if you're joining this stream like Saturday for the first time as well. I apologise for not being quite as animated as I normally am. I don't normally stream this late. At least I don't normally start a stream this late. But I really felt that I needed to do a stream this evening. But as I was saying earlier as well, if you're enjoying this and you want to see other content as well, be sure to subscribe to Daydreamer Gaming. Tomorrow morning, we're doing the Saturday morning show every Saturday between 10 AM and 12 PM Greenwich Mean Time. We do the Saturday morning show where we sometimes just one of us, sometimes it's a few of us. We'll play a game in that instance and have a bit of a laugh. Tomorrow, it's going to be myself and fellow Daydreamer Sunny. We're going to play a bit of Star Wars Battlefront, the current one, not any of the old ones, sadly. We're gonna play a bit of that because with today being Revenge of the 5th and yesterday being Star Wars Day, I felt that we needed to do something to do with Star Wars. So, if that's something that you're interested in, be sure to subscribe to Daydreamer Gaming and check us out from 10 AM tomorrow morning. Me and Sonny always have a good crack whenever we stream. We did an Injustice stream a few weeks ago on for the Saturday morning show, and we just ended up talking about DC Comics for like the whole time. Like, there wasn't any point in that stream where neither of us were talking. It was a really good stream. So I expect tomorrow we're going to be just talking Star Wars for a straight 2 hours. So if you're a fan of Star Wars, then be sure to come along. I think you'll really enjoy it. We both certainly enjoy doing it. I would love to at least get track, if not a VR headset, says Suspects of Potato. Yeah, I mean, VR is awesome. If you ever get the opportunity to at least just try it, it really does add such a whole new depth to Elite Dangerous. Because I did play this game before I got a virtual reality headset, and I loved it beforehand, and I love it twice as much now playing it in virtual reality. It's definitely the best virtual reality game I've played so far. And it's the only, it's the only kind of like full game in virtual reality that I've played as well. Most of the games in virtual reality at the minute feel kind of like tech demos, which is fine. I mean, it's new technology. But yeah, I think Elite Dangerous certainly made the right decision in embracing virtual reality right from the start. No VR, only the Sagittarius times 52 HOTAS? Am I being really ignorant in not knowing what that actually is? But tracking is certainly something that I was thinking of getting before I decided to get virtual reality. But I've only got like a single monitor. I don't have 2 or 3 monitors, so I don't know how head tracking would work in that. I mean, because I'll be turning my head, but I'll still be looking at the same monitor. Yeah, I don't know how that would have worked. But from what I've heard, those head trackers are really good. They really kind of add a new level in Elite Dangerous. Oh, hands on throttle and stick. Right, I got you. That makes sense. I think they look really cool, and I'd love to try to play the game on one of those. But the thing is that I'm left-handed, and I just think it would feel so unnatural for me to control the ship with my right hand. I feel like I would need to have like the stick on my left and the throttle on the right. But that's just me being cag-handed, as they say. But I mean, that paired with virtual reality or head tracking or whatever, I think would just really add to the immersion to this already fantastic game. Right, how are we doing? 10 jumps away, and we've literally just passed the 1 hour mark on the stream. That's pretty good. 2 bookmarks in just over an hour this is going to be. I think that's quite impressive, and it takes me a few minutes to set. After the stream has started, I kind of set up the chat and everything like that, so that takes me a minute or two. So basically, so essentially it's an hour per bookmark, so I think that's quite good. But talking of controls, I mean, I don't know what you guys use. I don't know if, well, obviously I know that Mega Bonnie uses the throttle and stick, but Suspects of Potato, I don't know what kind of setup you've got. I don't know if you use mouse and keyboard or do you use a controller. Personally, I use the Steam controller, and I think that this is bloody brilliant for playing this game. I haven't actually used this controller for any other game on the Steam. I literally only just used it for Elite Dangerous because it only has a single analog stick. I don't think it would work well with other games like Grand Theft Auto or The Witcher or, you know, those kinds of games. For something like this, I think that this works absolutely perfect. I love. I genuinely couldn't imagine playing this game on anything other than the Steam controller now. What's your jump range? My ASP jump is 42 light years, says Mega Bonnie. My jump range is... What's my maximum jump range? Maximum jump range 29.83 light years, 31 unladen. So yeah, yours is far superior to mine, but I did a few upgrades when I was in Jack Station, and it did go up ever so slightly, and I've got a nice fuel scoop now, so yeah, it's not bad. I mean, what kind of setup would you recommend to get the kind of jump range that you've got on your Asp Explorer? Hold on a second, I'll read. I'm just going to call you Suspects now instead of calling you Suspects and Potato. It's going to make things easier. Second, Suspects has put something. Let me just. Here we go. My poor old Logitech Extreme 3D Pro is so worn out it makes its own inputs without me doing anything, even with a huge dead zone in the settings. Oh dear, poor thing. I think I'm going to need another swig of Pepsi before we continue, gentlemen. I say gentlemen, I'm just kind of assuming that you're gentlemen. I have a tendency to do that. I just assume that anybody, that ladies don't particularly want to watch me dick about on a computer talking shit for a couple of hours. Engineer the crap out of your frameshift drive, says Spence. Yeah, that is something I definitely need to do. I've not really done anything with the engineers so far. I mean, even though I've been playing Elite for a couple of years, I actually only got Horizons at Christmas. A fellow YouTuber very kindly gifted it to me for Christmas. So, and then my Oculus broke. There was a fault with it, so I had to send it off to the manufacturer so that they could send me a replacement, and that took a month or two. So I've actually in the grand scheme of things, I've probably not played very much Horizons overall, and I've certainly not invested any of my time in engineers yet. So that is certainly something that I want to do when I get back to the bubble, because I want to... I definitely want to improve my frameshift drive on any and all of my ships that I get. And I also, as I say, I want to get the corrosive resistance cargo hold, so I can get me an unknown artifact and hopefully run into some goddamn motherfucking aliens, which would be stupendous. Yeah, and engineer the crap out of your FSD to get jump range. Yeah, that's definitely something I need to do. Absolutely. How many more jumps do we have until the next book mark? Only 5 jumps to go. That is bloody brilliant, and we are at 1 hour and 6 minutes, which is nice. Goddamn hair in my face. The only problem with VR headsets is the fact that you've got to wear them on your goddamn face. You get itchy nose, VR itchy nose syndrome, and hair in your goddamn face. This is specs again. My Diamondback can do 50.5 light years, and literally the only thing I engineered was the FSD. Awesome. Yeah. Who is it that? Is it not Felicity? Or is it Felicity Farseer? Is it Felicity Farseer that's the engineer for frameshift drives? I can't remember off the top of my head. The other key thing for range is to use D-class internals for thrusters and sensors and life supports. They are lighter. I might do that. Yeah, good. Yeah, good call. Because this is my first kind of big exploration mission that I did. I wasn't too sure on what I would need. I wasn't sure if I would encounter anybody out here. So I definitely didn't optimize my setup in my ship for this kind of mission, but yeah, I made a few changes at Jack Station, and that's definitely improved the whole thing so far. Griff is in the comments. Griff, how's it going, man? Thank you so much for joining. I didn't think that you would be here tonight, seeing as I saw that you left Finn's Mario Kart stream earlier. I assumed that you were busy this evening. But yeah, thanks for joining me. We've got Ox Bullseye in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Ox Bullseye says Elvira Martuk as well for the frameshift drive engineers. So that's somebody else that I need to basically see about seeing when I get back to the bubble. God knows how long that's going to be. Felicity and the other one at Kun, you can see the engineers on your right panel, but yes, Felicity does too. Yeah, I can actually, can't I? Yeah, it's down there. I'm not sure how many are available to me. We'll have a look in a second. By the way, I know I've been plugging this this particular channel throughout this stream, but one thing I've not plugged yet is my own channel. So if you're enjoying this, and if you have checked out Daydreamer Gaming and you decide that you like it, maybe you want to check out my own channel. I do have my own channel, the Gaming Mule channel. You will find a link to that on the homepage of the Daydreamer Gaming channel, which you are watching right now. So if you've decided to subscribe to this channel, then maybe you want to check out my channel as well, and any of the other Daydreamers. Most of the other Daydreamers have their own channels as well. Right, so before we do the next jump, let's just have a quick look at the engineers, just to see what I do have available. So yeah, I've got Felicity Farseer. I have unlocked modifications. I did fetch whatever she needed. Initial contract by providing a unit of meta alloys, so which is good. But I've only got grade 1 access to Felicity Farsi, so I need to crack on with that. Ah, here's the other one. Frame shift drives, Elvira Marta. What do I need to unlock? This dude. Is that a dude or a lady? Can't tell. Obviously Felicity's a lady. Elvira? I suppose Elvira's a lady. 3 units of Soontil relics. So I need to retrieve some of them, and then I still need to visit these, although missiles and mines I don't really need. Power distributors and pulse lasers. Maybe that might be worth visiting, but yeah, maybe I should visit Elvira Martuk and Felicity Farshare. Felicity Farshare. Close personal friend of Sean Connery. Where did I get up to? Let's see the other one. Blah, 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 blah. I chose to upgrade with Elvira, the one at Kun, because all you had to do was go to a station in the bubble and buy a few relics. Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah, I might do that then. That sounds good. Dude looks like a lady, says Griff. Dude looks like a lady. You're welcome for that, by the way. Okay, I go off. Oh shit, not paying attention there. Jesus Christ, that could have been bad. Too busy reading comments. What an idiot. Okay, I go off. We have 2 a.m. Oh no, please don't sing anymore. Sorry, dude. Dude looks like a lady. I thought that was alright. Sorry, no more singing. Although I've been listening to a lot of Elton John recently. I've been listening to a lot of Rocket Man. Because I think it's probably because I've been playing so much of this. I just have Rocket Man in my head all the time. So chances are, I'm not going to tell you when it's going to happen. It's going to come unexpected. I'll probably break out into song on one of these streams, sing a bit of Elton John for you. Because obviously that's what you guys have come here to watch. Right, we've reached the current bookmark. We'll just stop and lock onto this here star while we're at it. So, 1 hour and 13 minutes. We've reached a bookmark. Searching for the mute button. Okay, Ox, I won't sing anymore, I promise. Not in this stream, anyway. Have you considered using some of the Neutron Star Superhighway? I have, actually. I have considered it. I've thought about doing it from the way back from Sagittarius A to the bubble, because I want to try and visit as many star systems as I can along the way, because I want to get the exploration data and I want to get the money. Because that's what's going to pay for my next ship. But yeah, I mean, it has occurred to me that the trips from Sagittarius A back to the bubble is going to be a long one. So I am considering using the Neutron Star Superhighway trick to get back. It really depends on how badly I want to get back to the bubble. And how soon I want to get back to the bubble. Oh, for crying out loud, man. Oh, for fuck's sake! I just want to plot a goddamn route. Jesus. There we go. So that's the next route. 32 jumps. That's how. Oh, Oxbow, that's how you did it the way back. Yeah, I think that's what I might do as well. We shall have to wait and see. I'm going to end this stream now tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as it is just past 1 o'clock in the morning. But thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it, and thank you for all the helpful comments that you've put in today. If you enjoyed this and you want to see me continue my voyage to Sagittarius A, then please be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed the video as well, please hit like. If you've got anything that you want to say, please leave me some more comments. And I'll see you all again very soon. And also, as I said earlier, if you want to catch myself and fellow Daydreamer Sunny playing Star Wars Battlefront in the morning from 10 AM till 12 PM, then again, subscribe to the Daydreamer Gaming channel. So, I've been Gaming Mule, and I'll see you all again very, very soon, guys. Bye!